What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wolfpack Wednesdays. This is episode 116. As you guys all know, this is a show that we talk about 1/6 scale figures. This is an escape from reality. We don't like to talk about politics, religion, or any of that stuff. But as you all know, we had a pretty rough day today as a country. Charlie Kirk, I'm sure most of you, if not everybody's heard that he was assassinated today. And I just want to say that, whatever your feelings are out there, whatever your political stance is, we lost a human life today. And I don't think that should be overlooked, no matter what your feelings are. Evil is evil. And if anybody out there is like thinking this is a win for them, I just ask that you guys look in the mirror and just have some humanity. I just pray that this country prays for Charlie and his family. We had a guy that a wife that lost her husband, parents that lost their son, and more importantly, kids that lost their dad today. And to be all over the internet and whatnot is just sickening. And I saw it today, and honestly, it's ruined my whole day. Like, I just feel bad for us as a country. So please pray for Charlie and his family. Please pray for this country. I just pray that anybody condoning this act would just really look at themselves in the mirror. And I just hope we all can find Jesus a little bit here, find some healing, and really come together as a country and become stronger. Tonight, we're going to try to have fun because that's why we're here on Wednesday, Wolfpack Wednesday. So we're still going to be that escape for you. But it's a rough day. We had a school shooting today in Colorado. We had four people injured in that too. I don't want that to get overlooked either. And tomorrow is September 11th. So it's kind of a draining couple days for us Americans. And I really hope that we start having conversations and we start respecting other people's opinions and agreeing to disagree if that is what it comes down to. So I'm just really sad today. We've talked about it today, boys. We're not going to harp on it too long. I see you guys kind of talking about it a little bit in the chat. Please keep it respectful. But you are more than welcome to give Charlie a shout out, an RIP. We know where he's going, and I hope he rests in peace. But my boys here have been talking to them about it. Again, we're going to just spend a minute or two on this. It's not going to be a segment or the whole show, but if there's anything that you guys just want to say or get off your chest, feel free. This is a safe environment, and yeah. How you guys doing?
Yeah, well said, Graham. It's a tough day. It's a tough day. Just, yeah, it's tough stuff. I will say this. I follow 50 Cent on Twitter. One of the best rappers of New York's time in the history of New York City, period. And he probably said it best right now. And I think it's probably the best way I can probably say it right now at the moment. Everybody wants to know how you feel about this. And the answer is, I don't know yet. But I do know right now is a good time to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So if you have some opinions about the circumstances, I think this is a good time to keep those to yourself if they're not positive. And I think more important, we just need to look at the fact that any loss of life is precious. And you just want to make sure that the people that are close to you know that you love them. Because you just never know.
Yeah, you never know when your time on this earth is called up. And I think sometimes, maybe sometimes we get a little bit too obsessed with the hobby and it takes over and whatnot. I think it's always good to reflect and look at our own lives too in a 1/6 sense and just know like there's a bigger purpose than collecting. And, like we get so into these figures and whatnot and disagree and fight. And it's like big picture means nothing. Like, right. Like life is so important. So yeah, well said. How about you, Brick? You hanging in there?
Yeah. I would say just this one thing. It used to be, it felt like anyways that when something tragic like this happened, such as 9/11, and I'm not comparing this directly to 9/11, but just anything tragic would happen in our country, it would unite us. And this is very unfortunate that when things like this happen nowadays, it divides us more as a country. And I think you guys said it best you know. I think 50 Cent, I agree. I mean, hey, shut the F up and
Thank you.
your thoughts to yourself. You know, yeah, it's a tough time. I mean, anytime there's school shootings, anytime there's, you know, a political figure that gets shot, anything. It's I mean,
We've become so desensitized to even school shootings too. It's like, oh, school shooting, but
well,
it's
and for kids,
it's scary and it's sad.
For his daughters, and they're young now, but for anybody to be able to see their father or mother or anybody be killed online, and how easy it is to just post that, and then to see laughing emojis, it's bullshit. Yeah. So that's all I got to say. I don't want to go further.
Yeah. There was one thing that I heard today, and it says, you know, evil will not be overcome by good. And I guess that's kind of where I'll leave it. So just continue to do good out there, you know. I have this tattoo, and my daughter's writing, by the way. It says, love never fails, and it's 1 Corinthians 13:8. And people are like, well, love, yeah, sure, love fails. Well, love is an act. It's not a feeling, right? I choose to love you. I choose to accept you and to treat you kindly. That is love. So if we all choose love, it doesn't fail. Like we can't do any wrong. So like if we just put our negative aspects aside and our differences, and we choose to just show each other love, like we can do anything. So again, just leave you guys with that. Good will overcome evil. So always choose good, always choose love. With that, please just say hi in the chat so we know you're here with us today. We are going to have a fun show. It's just a little bit difficult with all the stuff going on and just a tough day. I mean, I was watching the news, hoping, praying that he would just come through, and I was just gut wrenching when I heard it. So, so yeah, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. You know, you guys are my best friends. Love you guys out there in the chat. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us each and every week. We've got some InArt to talk about tonight. We've got some JND to talk about tonight. We've kind of got some hot toys to talk about tonight. We've got the 25th anniversary, so maybe a little expectations. How big will they go, or lack thereof? We'll see. But let's try to lighten the mood a little bit. Let's try to just move past it, at least for a couple hours, because this is your escape from reality for right now. So come hang out with us. Forget what's going on outside in the real world, and let's just have some fun tonight. We got the music going. We're going to say hi to everybody. But first, too, there's one more housekeeping thing I want to do. And is that music loud for you guys?
It's pretty loud. It's pretty loud.
We're jamming. We're jamming.
Check that.
Go.
Yeah, it set back to the the normal. Okay, so let me go back here. So we had the 24-hour 1/6 celebration this past weekend. If you missed that, go check out my video. I capped it off, but I have everybody else's links in there. These two guys were my lucky guests, and it was a lot of fun. And I see like Darth Coffee, he was part of it. You know, Figures and Fandom was on a stream. I'm not sure who else was around here, but I just see those two off the top of my head. But yeah, a lot of 6 scale collectors in the community took part in it. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of giveaways. Queso Blanco, who is here tonight, our friendly moderator, I see that he won the 4 6 110 Maji cases. So that's really awesome. So congrats to him. And hey, too sweet to everybody out there too.
Sweet.
It's good to be here with you guys. And congrats to all the underground figures winners. I can't name them all. I'm sorry. There's 4 of them, and I don't remember all the names. I know Brad Cormack was one. And the other ones I'm blanking.
Some other people.
Batman Collectibles was one. Yeah, we had a few. So it was a good time. I look forward to doing it again and again. Thank you, Brick, for putting that on. I can't wait to see what year 2 brings when it comes to the 6 scale celebration. Outside of that, before we get into the chat, collecting, anything that you guys have been collecting this week, anything come in the mail, anything pre-ordered, anything shipping notices, anything of those sorts?
I sold something.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that'd be the opposite of collecting, but yeah, good job.
I feel like it's a way to fund more collecting in a way.
True.
I think that's what. So I sold a custom Batman hit sculpt, and that was it went pretty well.
So far.
So far. But yeah, I sold that, and it's gonna help me probably pay off my Black Widow in a couple of days. So That should
There
be
you
exciting.
go. Very
There
good.
you go. So I'm all paid off. I've been such a good boy this year. I have not spent any of my own money. I've been
That's
sticking
awesome.
to the old philosophy of, fund the collection with the collection, and it's been going fairly well
Harder
this
to
year.
do this
Yeah.
day and age, but so even more impressive, actually.
Well, I mean, in fairness, it's not as good as it used to be, because you can not only probably fund a figure, but you probably can fund the figure and a little bit of a deposit for another figure.
Yeah.
But I think this year I've learned to stop worrying about the number and just focusing on why I'm doing what I'm doing, and
That's right.
making sure that I am looking at the fun stuff that money will help me bring to my collection, and not worrying about so much of the monetary loss or gains or whatever. I'm just collecting for the sake of collecting, because I'm happy to collect. So
Sure.
I feel like I turned over a new leaf this year.
Awesome. Me too. It's called OT Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, Brick, anything you got coming in this week?
Yeah, man. Well, I don't know about this week, but I ended up canceling my kid pool on Sideshow because I saw that I could get my NRD back and save about 50 to 60 bucks on underground figures for the same dang figure. So anybody who's wanting to save some money because a bunch of stuff is coming, you guys should probably do the same thing. Save that money for other.
Not to cut
for
you
other
off, but
NRDs.
speaking
No,
of
that's fine.
underground figures,
Underground
I got word that he had BVS Batman 2.0 in stock, so I swooped in and got that from underground figures
look at him
as
stealing
well.
it under there.
Nice.
So I'm hoping
Listen,
that comes in
Now,
later.
Graham, I'm
in
going
the
to
week.
cut you off here because you cut Brick off. Now, back to you, Brick, for 1 second.
He was
Might I
talking about
say,
underground.
I don't get. Listen, I want to acknowledge Brick pulling off an amazing veteran move and finding a
Let's
better
go.
deal.
That's
So
true.
shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
Brick,
And getting your NRD back.
his collector
And
ball
getting my
fucking dropped,
NRD
and now he's
back.
getting some good deal. I like that. I'm
It
proud
was
of my
more.
boy.
It was more out of fear, like, oh shit, I got to do something because. Okay, I saved 50 bucks. There we go.
There you go.
But yeah, and I used that 50 bucks. And there's not a lot of, for you Lego fans, I know you're out there. There's not a lot of Lego stuff I want right this second, but there is like a Sega controller,
Mhm.
and it's got like
Yep.
Sonic playing on the back. It looks
Sick.
super
I've
dope.
seen it.
You
Yeah.
can only get it if you spend 130 bucks at the Lego store right now for like next week. I was like, I'm not going to force myself to buy something. So I went on eBay and I spent like 45 bucks to get it. So that's coming home.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm excited for that. So yeah, I got a couple things
Very good.
That's what's up, dude.
collecting wise.
All right. Well,
Rick chose to collect.
Rick chose. He's
He
here.
chose.
Collect.
He's here with us.
Let's go.
Let's see who's in the chat with us this fine evening. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my friends' channels if you have not already. If you're new, welcome in. We got Valkyrie Magnus kicking off the show with a $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you and everything you do in this hobby and for everyone else too. Said, well said, Graham. You always say and do the right thing. You are a great example to us all. You know, I just try. I have my faith, and not everybody shares the same faith, and I understand that. But my faith, you know, try to treat everybody equally, love, all that good stuff. So I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much for the super chat. What do we got for him, boys? What do we got? What do we got? Let's start it off kind of simple here.
And by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you. We got Flavio's House of Collectibles. Oh, channel member, by the way. Showing love early because that's what I do. Peace and love to my bros. Hope you have a great show. We'll watch the replay. Appreciate you. Appreciate anybody watching the replay. I almost feel like that's harder to do than watching a live. Because live, it's like we get to interact and do all this stuff. So like, you guys are the real ones that really watch the replay too. So I appreciate you doing that. And of course, yeah, we do have Valkyrie Magnus. Good evening, everybody. Let's have a fun stream. We got Noel shouting out Charlie Kirk, RIP. Yeah, no politics. I know, just can't believe it. No, I mean, dude, we're all human, right? We can have emotions and stuff like that. This is a safe place. Let's just all be respectful for the human life that we lost today, of course. Mike Litteris, channel member. I know we come here to escape the real world, but we lost a good man today. RIP Charlie Kirk. Music and collectibles. This is shocking. Not even American. I'm Canadian. and I was watching him debate. Great man, very, very sad. And that's the thing. Like, he allowed everybody to have a voice and a microphone, and he wanted to have respectful conversations, whether you agreed with him or not. And yeah, just the sick act that happened today is just has no place in our country, and we do not condone it. We got Johnny Chronicles, channel member. Good evening, Wolfpackers. In lieu of today's events, I will be catching the stream on replay. RIP, Charlie. Let's see. We got Jables in the house, another channel member. Evening all. Happy Wednesday. Tighter FL. The channel members come in droves. What's up, everyone? SG Collectibles. Good evening, collectors. Neilerific. Greetings, Wolfpackers, and all wonderful collectors. We got Danny Canvas X Collectibles with the emojis, throwing them up there. Appreciate you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. We got the movie canon. Hello, Geo, my friend. Fig Poser, what up? What up? We got Universal Key. Good evening. Throwing that too sweet. Batman Collectibles. Evening, Wolfpack. Hugging my kiddo a little longer tonight. Scary World. I'll catch the replay. Yeah, man. You guys do what you got to do. However tonight strikes you, if you feel like you need to be with family, totally get that. So anybody that's here, we love having you. But yeah, we get it, man. We got our friendly moderator, Queso Blanco. Good evening. Hello. Congrats. Chris Santos, what's up? Jedi Knights Watch, how are you doing today? I'm doing okay. You know, hanging in there. Obviously, it's a somber day, but I'm good. I'm glad to be here. You know, we weren't sure if we were even going to do this. I just wasn't really feeling it. But, you know, I'm glad we're doing it. So it's good to be with you guys. Brandon Mosley, I'm old and on Benadryl. I'll hang as long as I can. Let's go. Hit that like button. Yes, hit that like button and hang on. Doc Bat, good evening. RIP Charlie. Honest Hansel. Evening Wolfpack. Thoughts from Canada for the Kirks. Tough show tonight, boys. Yeah, we'll get through it. But yeah, I'm thinking more so about him and his family for sure. Everybody throwing out the RIP. I appreciate that. We got Jose Plus. What's up, everyone? Hello, my friend. Appreciate you, Queso. We got Striker 47. Excited about the 25th year anniversary for Hot Toys. Knowing them, they'll give us another Iron Man. Received my teacher, Anakin Skywalker, and it's a really good figure. DLO and I concur, and I think Brick does too. He saw mine in person, but I know we own the figure. I was hoping. So my Han Solo video comes out tomorrow morning. Some channel members can see it. It's the Jedi Knights and the Masters can see it right now, but that'll be out tomorrow. But I may have been a little underwhelmed on that figure. I was hoping it would have been more like that Anakin, where like it looks limited, but when you get it, it's just like, oh yeah, that's really gonna work. And well, we'll see. We'll see. We got Field of Burn, channel member. Hello, kids. Curtis Booth, our friend from up north. Hey, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good week, all news aside. X-Man Supreme. The uric acid in my system decided to attack my big toe and give me a little gout. That's pretty tragic. Man, everybody's got a lot of weird stuff going on with themselves tonight, huh? We got Bolts. Welcome, welcome. We got Darth Prophet. What's going on, Mario? It's been a crazy year. It sure has, man. Yeah, Queso says, take solace in knowing there is way more good in the world than evil. Be kind to one another, for sure. We got Figures in Fandom, a.k.a. Evil Sneaker, moderator, channel member. What a sad day. This hits hard for me as a father, knowing these kids will be without theirs. It's heartbreaking. Evil tried to win the day, but we can never let it win. 100%, man. We will rise above this. Darth Kibbles, channel member, good takes. People need to remember any loss of life is tragedy. Terrible loss for his family. Keeping them in my prayers. Appreciate that. We got Off the Wall. Hello and good evening. Let's go. We got one Adam 12, channel member. Welcome in, Adam. Welcome in. Brad Cormack. Hello, hello. Good evening to you. Yeah, I like this on a positive note. Packers spanked the Lions. Looking forward to this season. Too sweet. Hey, let's go. Super Bowl or bust. Come on now.
I'm happy for you guys.
Thank you.
As you're watching Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson.
No, when I'm watching Danny Dimes in Indianapolis.
Gosh. And Saquon Barkley in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Oh, we got Off the Collect. Channel member. DLO is the GOAT. Blessed to be able to have a piece from his
Aw,
collection come.
thank you,
to
buddy.
mine. Did he get
Appreciate
the? Oh yeah, he got the cowl, right?
Yep. I didn't want to name names unless he didn't want to be named. But yeah, I gave it to Austin Collects, and sounds like it's got a good new home. So I'm happy.
Very nice, very nice. Scrolling through, making sure I didn't miss anybody. We got Sterling's Fine Art. What's happening, fellas? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. DLO's poisoning. Austin Collects.
Not fair. Not
Yeah,
fair.
his new leaf is Batman. Very nice.
He came to me.
Kirby Kai. Ayo, too sweet. Local Lou, what's poppin', people? Hello
What's
to both
poppin'?
of you guys. Welcome in. We got Stacy. Good evening, Wolfpack and fellow collectors. We got a $2 super chat from X-Man Supreme. Appreciate you, my friend. Brickolos, Gramford, Delosif, looking fly.
Delosive.
Looking fly, dude. Thank you so
Brickalots.
much for the super chat.
Thank you so very fucking much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much.
You are a gentleman and a scholar.
There you go.
We got D-Dot. Sup, Pack? Hello. Aw. Poor Valkyrie. Worst year of my life. Well, we're here for you, man. We're here for you. Don't ever think you're alone.
Seriously. Never that. Never that.
Kibble says, anyone watching Alien Earth? The show's been really good so far, and I feel people aren't really talking about it. I'm
Oh my
behind.
gosh.
Brick and I are behind. He's a little further along than I am, but D-Lo is all caught up.
Edge of my seat.
Yeah.
Every episode's amazing.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm in agreement with Dark Kibbles. Everybody should be watching it, and we should be talking about it more. We should be demanding
More.
more figures.
Exactly. We got OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars. Hello, everyone. Too sweet. Thank you for being here. Maybe you guys can lighten it up with a fit check. I need to see D-Lo's shirt.
Oh yeah, sure.
Ooh, the Macho Man.
Macho Man, baby.
Very cool.
I like that. Classy. Very classy. Yeah, Hansel says, best thing on TV.
Dude, we're getting peak Alien right now, dude. Like, it's so back. Yup. Oh yeah.
Jables is waiting to watch it all at once.
I don't think you should do that. Honestly, I think this is not that. I think honestly, like these episodes, like you're gonna miss stuff. I think like you may want to like watch an episode and maybe go back and watch it again because I pick up on stuff after a second viewing. It's that good.
Is what's his name doing recaps? Emergency Awesome. Is he doing this? Is he?
I don't listen. I don't watch. I listen to Heavy Spoiler.
Is he doing it?
Yeah, he's doing it.
Okay.
He's doing it.
All right. Sounds good. Well, hey, we got about 60 in the house to start the show. Appreciate you guys taking time to hang out with us tonight. What y'all want to talk about? Want to talk about Hot Toys 25th year anniversary? We want to talk about InArt. We can talk about JND kind of going toe to toe with Hot Toys and the John Wick. What do we want?
So much influence here. I mean, why don't we start with a nice open conversation? Let's open up our minds. Let's take our minds off of other things and let's talk about possibilities. So I will take it. That's okay. Hot Toys 25-year
I'm
anniversary.
like
thinking the same
this.
thing,
I like
D-Lo.
this.
So I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah, come on now.
There you go.
Come on now.
Come on now. Is 2025 the 25th year anniversary, or is it next year? Is it right now?
I think it's right now. I mean, I don't know.
Brick should know. He did the history video on.
It
Oh
is
my gosh, we have an expert. I
absolutely-
forgot.
It is absolutely
Historian.
here, but I don't know if it's today. But it is 2025.
Okay. So we know it's this year. We know Hot Toys has been very busy, counter programming InArt and JND this year. So yeah, it begs the question here. For 25 years, what does a company like Hot Toys do other than another Iron Man, which I know everybody's going to start saying
boy.
Artemis there. There will be one. So we'll put that in the yes, that's definitely going to happen pocket. But with everything that Hot Toys has done over the last 25 years, what do you anticipate that they are going to announce to commemorate 25 years of Hot Toys?
Yeah, and we want to hear from you guys in the chat too. So make sure you're spamming the chat with what you think we'll see. And how many figures? You're talking about them being really busy making figures. You know what they haven't been busy doing? Making Star Wars OT figures, right? So Come on, show some love. Also, do we think we're gonna get like a special coin or a special logo on the box, or like, do you think they'll go out and kind of do a little bit of razzle dazzle for the 25th year anniversary? A little bit of extra sauce on the side.
I would prefer the historian of Hot Toys this time, Mr. Brickolas.
Ooh. Well, I don't know. It would be cool to see them go back and, hey, we've been around for 25 years. Let's go back to the older stuff. Let's try out the going, and we've talked about this before, like Planet of the Apes, Resident Evil. Bring back something that you guys did 24, 25 years ago. That would be cool. I don't think they're going to do that though. So what I think they're going to do is they will probably just for the next, I don't know, few months, maybe just put it on the box, have a 25-year anniversary on the box.
Ye little faith.
I don't think they're going to do anything huge. I really don't, other than like they do with Star Wars. Like, oh, here's the Star Wars anniversary here, so they could do like a cool, merch or something.
Thanks, man.
They might, but I don't see them doing like, oh, everybody wants a, artisan freaking Thor. Let's mark that 25-year anniversary. Like, I don't, because you can't pick a specific figure for 25 years unless you do their first ever figure, which I don't see them going back to that. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna do much, man. I really don't.
Okay, so I want to jump in here for a second. So like, I'm gonna overthink this one here because that sounds boring, and I don't want that. With all due respect, I don't want the label.
I said that so that you can be the fun one tonight.
No, I'm saying like sad. The sad thing about your answer is like I didn't think about that, but now I'm like, shit, it might just be a label on the box, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, bricks onto something. That might be the case, but I want there's something to be special, and then the usual topic is gonna be like, okay, so yeah, there's a Star Wars, there's gonna be a Batman. I think Kibbles is the one who just put that. You're probably right in that thinking there because we're just so used to that. But I mean, those have certain anniversaries already in place that are coming up soon. It's like almost like it would be kind of a waste if it was just something that we know is gonna have an anniversary anyways. So I'm gonna put one out there, and I'm gonna take a guess and.
If you guys don't like it, just throw it back.
Just throw it back. We just mentioned Alien a second ago. Why not Ripley?
Yeah, Ripley would be cool.
Ripley, something done in the past, something that, they've got a couple things already cooking in the kitchen right now, baking for some Xenomorphs. Give us the GOAT. Give us Ripley.
Yeah.
25 years. Throw that out there. So let's brainstorm. Let's see what everybody thinks. What would be their guess there besides the boring Iron Man and Batman talk? Because we know that's going to.
Bolt says a gunship.
A very any specific kind of gunship we're talking about? We're talking about like battleship, or we're talking about?
Austin says rumors 4 figures for this event. See our Superman regular and evil version. Stacy wants OG Princess Leia. OG wants Davy Jones 2.0.
That's something.
But I mean, there's a little bit of pessimistic viewpoints here. Like, got to be an Iron Man, a Batman, Star Wars figure.
Well, some of the oldest figures when they first started were
Nicholson.
Terminator, and Aliens.
Yep.
So DLO, you might be onto something there. Another one is Rocky and Rambo. So
that one's gonna be tougher. Rocky's gonna be tougher because the
100%.
Stallone shop and all that other stuff that's going on right there.
That's right. He does have his own little.
And 3-0 has Rambo. So That's gonna be tough.
And Predator was also another one, and we've been getting a lot of that already. But could we be getting more like D-Lo's saying?
Ooh.
And on that box, hey, we got a Ripley. Hey, we got a different Terminator.
We got Dutch.
25
finally.
years. Dutch, 25 years.
Mm.
So that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Hansel thinks Joker, Nicholson 2.0,
Oh,
Reeves, Superman
dude.
2.0, OT Star Wars. Man,
Cutting
you're
glass.
speaking
now.
my
Thank you.
language, but I'm just not believing it though. I feel like we're shooting for the stars.
Joker 2.0. That one sounds like, based off what we've heard from Jazz Inc. in his interview, that's probably not going to be. But Reeves Superman, that has potential.
Yeah.
InArt is doing one now, so
I'd be up for that.
I would be surprised.
That
if,
would go right into my icons shelf. That would.
You cannot steal that. I
It's
coined
icons.
that. I coined that. You can't use that.
What year does what year did Superman come out?
Was it 70?
70 was it? Yeah, 78 or 76. One of the. I think it's 78.
Fact check that, people.
Yeah.
X-Man is holding out hope for Slave Leia, but I mean, it's just not going to happen as
Hold
much
on
as
to
I
something.
need that figure, man. I need a Slave Leia, but I'm not getting one of those weirdly proportionate third-party ones, unfortunately.
Give me a classic Spidey 25-year.
Oh God, you put him up there with the Iron Mans. You can't.
It's
The cheap
Spider-Man. It's better than
Which
Iron
Spider-Man?
Man. I want
Mhm.
like the give me the Spider-Man from like the TV show before they even had a movie from like the freaking like I don't know 60s 70s whenever that was.
You talking about like
Nobody
the
cared about.
Japan Spider-Man that they had?
Sure, that one too. That one too.
Man,
Give us-
you guys
Give us something crazy that we
You
haven't.
guys
seen before.
you're getting my hopes up in the chat, but I don't want to be let down.
Someone did say Matrix. I wouldn't mind going back and getting Neo, like
That'd be
Prime
cool.
Neo.
I like the movie, but it's not something I would personally collect.
Yeah.
Bolt
So
System Sideshow Star Wars dioramas. The only problem with that is those are sideshow. But I like where your head's at. Like I would like to see more dials. What do you guys think about like the dial pieces? Would you like to see more of that from certain franchises? Or are they too big, too much space? Not really into it. Just figures.
Give me some more dials, man. If you want to use them, use them. If you don't. But for like $40-$50 more, give me a Sandman base. I'm cool with that. Yeah.
I think he's thinking like bigger size than those. He's talking about like full-on dios,
Like what I got, like Han and Carbonite.
like that
Oh,
kind of
okay.
stuff.
I mean, Sandman, the
Archway.
Sandman's pretty big, but yeah,
Archway.
you're talking about like separately.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Jazzing did the
Yeah, yeah,
Millennium Falcon
Yeah,
cockpit
yeah,
or
I got you.
Batman computers or
Yeah, sorry, I miss.
But I mean,
misheard you there.
Sandman kind of works too. You could obviously do something with that too.
Yeah, well, they speaking of Spider-Man, still they did do that that lizard base, but it's not really a dio. But yeah, I mean, bring them on, man. Let's get some more of that stuff because they look freaking great in your display. So yeah, I would love to see some more of that stuff.
Ooh.
And yeah, Star Wars is cool, but it'd be cool to see like them doing some Batman stuff too. You know, like what you did customized, Graham. Like imagine they did something like that
right.
and they released it like the Batcave or something like that. So it'd be really cool.
I would hope they do something also, like for example, stuff that they've teased but never produced for this 25-year anniversary. Bring something back from the grave.
Hawkeye, Batmobile, Bespin Escape Leia.
Dave
Ooh, what about
Bautista,
the
baby.
Endgame team, the suit team, whatever that was called?
No, they can keep that one.
Give us
That one.
the Vulture.
But you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the Batmobile from Batman 2022,
Yeah.
or the
Ooh.
BVS Batmobile, they teased both of them.
Yeah,
Never
yeah,
ate it.
that one.
How about
A little gun shy.
dude? This is perfect for my boy Brick over here. What about your guy? Fucking what's his face? Michael Keaton's character in the first Spider-Man movie.
The Vulture. I just
The Vulture,
said
you said that?
First
You said
Batman.
that.
No, Vulture.
first-
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you
Vulture,
say
yeah, yeah.
Vulture. My bad.
Yeah, I said
My bad.
Vulture. It's cool.
Vulture.
Ooh, Star Wars gunship. He said, by the way.
Nah, I kind of figured. I was just giving you a hard time there, Bolts.
Dude, if they came out, and I know we've talked about this before, but my most wanted figure over any Spider-Man, Superman, DC, whatever, are the Tauntauns.
Oh,
Tauntaun
Like,
would be sick.
I've
Dude,
thought about getting the
and I'm
sideshow.
not
ones.
the
I'm like,
biggest
nope.
Star Wars collector, but like
That is gonna come for
That-
anniversary, dude. I'm telling you, like it's like
that would be cool.
this is. I mean, no, it
50?
hell yeah, sign me up. I buy that. But
So 2030 to 2030.
Docback brings up a good one. 89 Batman cave computer.
Dude,
was
come
a-
on, please,
There you go.
please do
Oh,
that,
stop it.
please.
Steve, what are we doing? What are we doing here, pal?
They should do something big for all 3 main IPs. They should
I
just do
agree
some-
because you just got to do something and then brand it on the box 25 years.
Yep.
But it's got to be big. Can't be like Steve, and I get where Steve's coming from because we've been let down so many times. But
Yeah.
probably be a random obscure trooper or some shit.
Yep.
Like I
We'll get a stormtrooper with 25 all over it, like repeatedly.
yeah. Superman was 78, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one
Good
of the
job,
two.
guys. Good job.
Figured as much. But like that's the thing. Like, I mean, I don't remember anything they did for the 20th anniversary. I can't think of anything that they did amazing for that. Matter of fact, that might be a good idea. Let's
Did they even tease anything?
no.
Like,
I'm
did
going to
they
see what was
tease 20?
announced. So I'm going to see what was announced in 2020.
While
Let's
you're doing
figure it
that, we
Yeah,
got
you
OG
go.
fan giving me the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. Nick Hammond's Spider-Man with would be amazing. Kudos, Brick.
Ooh, yeah.
Kudos.
Let me go back
I
here.
appreciate you, my
Oh,
friend.
yeah.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yes! That's awesome!
It is awesome, and you're awesome, OG fan. Appreciate you.
If they somehow dressed up a Mark Hamill like this.
Oh, now we're losing Brick's mic.
Ooh, what is
Oh,
maybe
wow.
it's a Wisconsin
Oh,
thing.
you're back.
I don't know.
Okay. Like give us a Mark Hamill head sculpt, but put like Joker paint all over him. Just because, this is way outside of the box. I get
It's
that.
way outside.
Yeah,
But he
like it.
played Joker a lot in animated films, and to actually have his face, and then you have that limited, people would buy that crap. Like that'd be cool. Like a live
Imagine they do
action
92 Catwoman.
Yeah, imagine.
Darth Kibble says we need Hoth, Han, and Luke. Maybe
Yes.
pack those with
Yes.
tauntauns.
Yes.
That'd be
Let's see
sick.
here.
Or they could just, release a bunch of stuff and ship stuff out sooner so that we can celebrate and have fun, and they can there's a lot on the dock we're waiting for, and they can just push those out a little sooner.
I mean, honestly, OT for Star Wars, they could do so many 2.0s
Yeah.
at this point and blow out the 1.0s out of the water. And I'd probably be okay with that. Oh,
So-
no, this is funny though. Batman Begins. Come on, they don't know how to do Batman.
So 2020 was a very boring year,
Mm.
from what I can see.
COVID,
here.
right?
It was COVID.
Yeah, it was pretty much COVID. So maybe
Maybe an
maybe
asterisk.
plans were shelved from
Yeah.
later here, but I don't know. The figures from that year goes as follows: Batman Beyond from Arkham, the Arkham Knight series, Mandalorian Trooper. We were at the end of Endgame, so we had Battle Damage Thanos, we had Harley Quinn, we had Miles Morales from the first movie,
Which Harley Quinn was it from her solo movie?
from her solo movie Birds of Prey.
Okay.
So pass on that. Let's see, we had Batgirl. Oh, our very first Mandalorian with child. Let's see, a lot of Arkham stuff here. Harley Quinn was out that year. Some more Endgame. So this year is pretty much Endgame, Mandalorian, Arkham, Clone Wars was starting to pop off. We got We got Captain Rex, excuse me, and then a couple of random reissues from Iron Man 2. What a bizarre year 2020 was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
it was an oddball.
Yeah.
My first year of collecting.
oh, look how far we've come.
I know, right?
Or they could just come out with a really cool 25-year anniversary poster with every single figure they've ever made, like a collage. Be kind of cool.
Give me a heavy hitter. I
Really
mean, I would love for
heavy
them to do
hitters for
Rocky,
sure.
like you said, Brick, but I already
Oh,
know the
yeah.
rights are tied up, so that's not going to happen. But
Yeah.
I wish you were correct on that one there, because I'd buy the shit out of that line.
Yep,
X-Man
same.
says, is anybody ready to drop 1,700 on Han and Luke and 2 Tauntauns? Let me do the math.
It's close.
I'd like it more to be like the 1,500 range.
Yeah, I'd say this is more due-back pricing when that finally
See,
happens.
I don't think it's going to be.
But this
a
is for the
four-pack.
4.
I think they would do the Han.
Oh,
and
2 Tauntauns.
Tauntaun.
Beg your
Yeah.
pardon.
You know what I mean? They would.
So
they would
let's
keep
just
two
say-
Tauntauns separate.
Let's just say the Tauntauns are what, 5 each? 4? 5?
At least
So we'll say 5 just to be safe. $1,000.
add inflation
then-
another $100 there.
And then
Yeah,
Luke and
okay.
Han are like 300 each. So yeah, you're looking at like $1,600.
But what's the difference between that and Deadpool line and all this other shit? So yeah, I'm ready.
Star Wars.
I know. I'm just saying. What's the difference?
Gotta spend it on
Spend
something.
money. Got to spend it on
Yes.
something.
We got Wayne Timothy. Good evening. Give us Dagobah training Luke with Yoda on his back. Oh,
Yep.
come on now. You're getting me excited.
Yep.
That's a great idea.
That's
I
what
like
I've been
it.
wanting that one. I've been wanting it.
Jose says George Lucas 2.0. Did they do a George?
When they were not official, yes, they did a George.
Okay.
But I mean,
How
they did
about it?
Stan Lee.
Would you guys get that? Like, would he be cool like in the middle of your
No.
Star Wars poster? Would you do something like that?
Yeah, I'd do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I want him like I don't want him dressed up. I want him in flannel. You know, I want
Yeah,
that.
he's got to be. he's
I'd
gotta be
rather want
George.
I'd rather want a Steven Spielberg. Be cool.
Well, I
A
mean,
little
like,
chair.
no one's
director's
perfect.
Seat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get it. Star Wars.
Do we know-
There's like
Fine.
there's no Steven Spielberg outside of like Indiana Jones that they make anything Hot Toys related. So it'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it?
Sure. Yeah. Probably weird.
1,000 Star Wars figures.
OG says Scum and Villainy is over $3,000, so easy for Han,
That's insane.
Han and Luke.
That's insane,
Oh,
man.
man.
Is Sideshow like the JND for Star Wars? Is that what they are?
Right?
Like overpriced.
I
but
never
yeah.
thought about it like that.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it. They're the JND of Star Wars.
Early 2000s Marvel figures. ET
Oh.
would be awesome. I would get ET. I
That
would
would
love
be
more
cool.
stuff like that. Like
Oh yeah.
80s shit would be great. What's up, Christian? Thank you for being here, my friend.
Hey, you know what? Game of Thrones 25-year anniversary. Let's be InArt to it. Let's do it.
I wonder what that license looks like. If like InArt has it, if it's expensive. Like if InArt is the only one that has it.
It can't be that
Um,
expensive though. Everybody and their mother has Game of Thrones license.
I don't know.
Especially now that it's not like huge, you know.
Is Game of Thrones still? Oh, Dutch is a really good one. Is Game of Thrones still relevant? You guys think? Like, do people still want to start that line over?
I think so.
I think with the new show, it's brought people back to Game of Thrones because, you know, it left the sour taste in a lot of people's minds how it ended. But,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'll be honest, once I started watching the new show, I was like, I went back to the old show. I was like, man, I forgot how good this is.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I look at it just like movies. I mean, Lord of the Rings we're talking about 20 years later.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Same.
I don't know. I guess maybe for my personal taste, like I just want something like unique to come around.
Dutch.
You know, I think that's my only thing. No, but I'm thinking deeper. Like honestly, I'm thinking of like Gladiator or Mad Max, like
Gladiator would be
one-offs
cool.
that would be
I'd get
just like
Gladiator. Braveheart.
yeah, any of those.
Yeah.
Those would be sick. Those would be
Pulp
sick.
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
I'd be out on
probably on
Pulp-
that
I
one
love
there.
Pulp Fiction, man.
I bet you do.
Yes.
I bet
Sicko.
You sicko.
Crazy scene. It's crazy
He's gonna get the
scene, but
gift.
I love it.
I already know which one he's getting. It's the sad part. I don't even have to ask him. I know which one he's gonna get.
You get them all.
You sick son of a bee.
Oh, John McQueen. I
mean
loved
John
him in
McCain,
The Great
you mean?
Escape.
Isn't that Steve McQueen?
Oh yeah, Steve McQueen.
John
John-
McCain.
John McCain.
McCain.
Politician.
The politician from Arizona. Yeah, of course. Yes, naturally.
Oh, man.
John McClane. Excuse me. Yes, correct. Die Hard. That would be amazing. I love to get that. I mean, that's been up there for years for me, so I love that. Give me some of that.
Yeah, I don't think Die Hard will ever happen.
Should have.
Should've.
Probably not.
Well, would be cool.
Oh,
This
John
will never
McCain. he
happen.
meant. Or, I don't think he meant John McCain. But
Yeah. John.
If they actually did
McClane.
something on like Facebook or something to
That's
where we could vote on something big as a
That'd be cool.
25-year thing.
that would be cool if they did like a poll and kind
Yeah.
of garnered the interest
What
on.
do you want to make happen? Boom.
They should definitely do like a HasLab style kind of figure for
Ooh,
sure.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
That'd be
You know?
awesome.
Vote with your wallet for real this time.
Yep.
I'm surprised they don't do more of that, to be honest. But I guess they've kind of gone a little bit more mainstream.
They're mainstream.
So they just kind of know people buy their shit. And
Hello, Hasbro. Like, they still do the HasLab. I mean,
Yeah.
ooh, Sin City. That's a great one. One of my favorites.
Ooh.
One of my favorites, actually. Give me a Marv.
Makes me think of Watchmen too. That'd be
Ooh,
cool.
Watchmen's cool. They've done some really good third parties of Watchmen, though. I think
Really?
So Toys has done stuff with them. They really nice stuff.
I think I've seen a couple. Yeah, I've seen like Rorschach and yeah, I have.
Yeah, Sin City would be awesome. So
City would
underrated.
be
First
cool.
movie, not the second one. Yeah.
any idea when this is being like announced, unveiled? Because I just saw the picture.
There might not be anything. It might just be, hey, we posted something. Hey, it's 25
Maybe a
years.
graveyard tease.
Next.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It might not even be a tease. It might just
We were
say,
just
hey,
saying
this is
it's
our
25-year
celebration.
anniversary. That's all we
Yeah.
were saying.
And everyone's speculating something's coming.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, it could very well be something. It could be absolutely nothing. It could be Hot Toys got one of those reminders like, hey, you here 25 years ago on their Facebook profile and said, oh, we should probably announce that.
Here you go, D'Lo.
The Mummy.
The
Yes,
Mummy.
that's been on my list forever.
Scorpion
Yes.
King.
Yeah. Lots of Hoth love here, and I'm
Strange
I'm
World.
for it, man. But a lot of it seems to be pretty popular. There's no way Hot Toys eventually doesn't go back to OT and kind of what they're doing with like Predator and Terminator and stuff, and just kind of spend more time with it.
Yeah.
There's no way they don't do that.
Would you guys rather want out of these three comedies, Wayne's World, Dumb and Dumber, or Austin Powers?
Dumb and Dumber.
Austin Powers.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I'm gonna go Wayne's
Kibbles
World.
tonight.
Look at that. We can't agree on nothing.
Nope, never will.
I love Dumb and Dumber.
I love them all. It's like not fair.
Sure.
But
Bob the Goon! Come on now. Speak it into an existence. Manifest. Let's go.
Yost
Oh,
coming with
boy.
that. He's coming.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, I think when I asked him on that chat a while back, he gave me like a 20% chance or something like that, which isn't bad. Dr. Evil would be pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
I can't think of anything comical that they have actually made. Right?
No, I mean, you got third-party Mask. You got third-party Ace Ventura.
I still want that Mask figure.
That's actually turned out really
I
good.
should get it.
You can probably argue and say Beetlejuice, but that's about as close as I can think
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
They actually
Yes.
do a lot of Tim Burton
Austin Powers with the Fuck Me twins.
Fuck me.
Oh
Fuck
my
you.
God.
Fuck you.
I didn't know for the longest time that one of the twins is that chick on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah. What's her
Wow.
name? I can't remember.
I did not know that.
Yeah, back in the day.
You can't make comedy movies like that anymore, though.
Nah.
There's actually a lot of Tim Burton stuff. If you think about it with Hot Toys. I mean, you got Beetlejuice, Wednesday, Batman. You got Edward Scissorhands from back
Sweeney
in the
Todd.
day. You got
They've
Sleepy
done those.
Hollow. Yeah,
They've done Sleepy
Sweeney
Hollow
Todd.
before.
Yep,
Long
exactly.
time ago.
Just
Sweeney
a lot
Todd
of
was
Sweeney
old
Todd, they've
Burton
done as
stuff.
well too. They love themselves some Johnny Depp.
Burton must
Thank you,
be,
Valkyrie. Carry on, Inaba. That's who's on Dancing with the Stars.
Ah, okay, cool. Did not know her name.
Appreciate that.
Oh yeah,
That comes
the way
on
he-
next
the way
week. I
he's-
think
the
I gotta
way
watch
he,
that. The
the
family.
way he says her name. I forgot about that.
Yeah, carry on, Inaba.
I haven't watched that show in a long time.
Ooh,
Bryce-
I like that
Ooh,
one
Bryce
there.
Burroughs on there.
No, Bolt's gonna go in and Mulder and Scully. X Files.
The Goonies would be
Mulder and
cool.
Scully.
X Files. That was a big deal for a
Not
hot
something
minute
I would
there.
collect, but cool.
Oh, so none of us can have it. Psh, typical Graham.
It's just not something I would collect, sir.
Ooh, the Goonies.
Goonies would be cool.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, Goonies
but-
would be awesome.
If
love
they
the
aren't gonna
Goonies,
do
man.
Young Anakin, they sure as hell won't do the Goonies.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. There, I don't know.
Ooh, I gotta see that new Naked Gun because Liam Neeson is a funny man,
Yes.
and I did like the originals, so I gotta check that out.
Gonna watch that. Gonna watch that one. It's on my list. Waiting for a good deal on the Apple Store. Excuse me, the Apple Store.
Could we get a
Oh.
Shrek figure?
What's
new
that for?
Shrek movie? New Shrek movie coming out? You know?
Nah.
No Shrek.
I am surprised though they don't do more Disney.
You would think
well,
with
Shrek
all the
is
license they have,
DreamWorks,
right?
but more Disney,
Yeah.
yeah, you would think.
They did here and there, but I'm
I don't
surprised
think
they
they
don't do
sold
more
well
of that.
because I mean they're gonna make the live action ones, of course, and I think they made Belle.
Yep.
right? And they
Maleficent,
did,
Belle,
Yep. That's about it.
Yeah.
Pooh, Winnie the Pooh.
Maybe if the movies didn't suck.
Hey, the
they
Winnie
might
the
make
Pooh is
more.
pretty cool though. It's going for it. And they did Tron. So
No, I know Shrek isn't, but
I already
I'm
said
just
that,
saying I'm
Jose.
surprised that they don't do
it was
more Disney.
DreamWorks.
Gosh, can you imagine they're gonna do a Jared Leto Tron?
I mean,
That's
they're
gonna
doing
happen.
Stitch.
Yeah, Stitch.
They're gonna do it.
Dude,
Gross.
I love me some
Oh,
Jared Leto.
Seinfeld. Come on
It's
now.
all good.
I don't
I'm all
understand
here
your.
for
I don't
Seinfeld.
understand your love for this Jared Leto fool. Guys,
He loves them. He
Dude,
garbage.
I'm not saying he's played in the best movies, but yeah, I mean, good,
Yeah.
cool dude. Yeah, dude. I just remember like, because I was like a 30 Seconds to Mars guy, and then Panic Room he was in, Fight Club, and then he got an Oscar, and then he freaking was the Joker. And I'm sorry, he could have been a really cool Joker, which we saw.
But he
in
wasn't because he
Nightmare.
sucked.
No,
Right.
he wasn't because the Snyderverse movies blew balls, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was a cool
Yeah.
laugh. I liked the
Who's
laugh.
gonna give me a reach around? Oscar.
Hey, I'm not saying he's my favorite, but I'm a fan.
Jose says I always thought it was crazy how
2049.
they made Belle figure not Beast. Well, that's just typical Hot Toys, right? Well, lots of good ideas. I feel like we're really shooting for the moon here, and I feel like we're all gonna have our hearts broken. But it'll be fun to see what they do, when they do it, how they do it, going forward. So we'll see what they do for the 25th year anniversary, if anything. I mean, it's a quarter of a century, so gotta do something big. Gotta do something big.
Definitely.
All right, let's shift gears here and let's talk about some actual figures. I want to start with the JND Wick. So, man, was this today? They dropped this today, right?
Yes. Formally correct.
I like everything about this. No, let me rephrase that. I like the dog on this. I don't think the head sculpt is there, but now I'm looking at the clothes too, and at least on this image, they don't look as well tailored as they could be. Maybe, just to me. But I think the dog looks great. But it's funny because, you guys kind of pointed out, like, is Hot Toys playing a little dirty here? Because JND teased this a while ago, and then like just before they were like unveiling their photos, Hot Toys is like teasing theirs, but still haven't announced theirs fully. So what do you guys think? Do you think there's a little like little cat and mouse game going on there with, we've seen it kind of with InArt too, is, oh, you want to come out with some heat? Well, here, we'll announce this figure just to kind of take the focus off of you again. What do you guys think? Is there anything to that? Or is it just kind of coincidence? They're both doing Wick figures at the same time.
I think it's possible. I think that's a fun way of looking at it, right? Like we can, kind of.
Good grief.
Yeah.
But for me, I think a lot of these people just get the license to do, and I know Hot Toys has had the license, but I think a lot of these, companies get the license and they all kind of do it at the same time. And then it just kind of becomes a thing, like it's competing. And I think they're just rushing to be the first ones to announce it.
First to market,
and to get people hyped. But I mean, we've seen it with when Jokers come back around. We've seen it with the Batman figure. We've seen it with multiple times, and now we're seeing it with John Wick. I just think it's a coincidence, sort of, kind of, and everyone's trying to push it out. I was really excited, for example, with Catwoman. Like, I always said, oh, Hot Toys is definitely going to do Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer, because, if she's given out her license, like, why wouldn't they? So I thought that was going to be coming around the same time. There'd be like another thing going on, but gosh, I don't think this looks good at all, though.
John
but,
Wick, they're calling it in the chat.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's more of a coincidence, but you never know.
Baba
I think
Yaga.
There's no coincidences in figure making. Like they they share warehouses and factories and all kinds of stuff, and those guys are all underpaid and they're spilling their beans to whoever will listen.
No, for sure. This John needs to be excommunicated.
This is the thing. Like, this is like god awful.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like, this is embarrassing. Like,
It almost looks caveman-ish too with these.
I feel like it's a joke though too. You know what I mean? It's almost like, who is your guy who's saying that looks like Keanu Reeves? And also, like, does anybody remember Keanu Reeves wearing a gray suit?
I don't.
A blue shirt and a black tie. I certainly remember the movie like that.
He looks like an alien took over his body.
It's off. You know what he looks like though? Can you go back to his face for a second? I was just thinking of this quietly when you put it up there. Yeah, right there. Doesn't that look like? I'm gonna put my hat in the ring here. Doesn't this look like Ryan Gosling if he had black hair and a beard?
A little bit.
Maybe.
He looks like Ryan Gosling to me.
You know who I think it looks like?
Who?
The dad of Rick Flag in Peacemaker.
No, you're way off.
What?
Bro,
That's
you
not
said
even
Ryan
really
Gosling. Okay.
The dad of Rick Flag.
Yeah, he's Ryan Gosling if he had black hair. I mean, that's him.
Yeah, Rick Flag's dad. He's in Peacemaker.
That doesn't look anything like him.
Okay, well, I think he looks more like him than Ryan Gosling.
Dude, it's 100% Ryan Gosling, bro. I'm telling you. Black hair. Like, look at that. It's Ryan Gosling, dude.
Okay.
But do you guys think there's really any? Do you really think there's any competition between the two? Because I don't. I mean, let's just say John Wick JND looks good. I still don't think there's any competition because I think Hot Toys at such a much lower price range for what you're getting is just head and shoulders above this, especially. But like, I feel like you get the guys that want to buy the Jokers or whatever because they can, right? They can't afford it, so they just want to. But like, I don't think those figures are necessarily better than Hot Toys. Two-Face, sure, I'll give you that one because the Hot Toys one is really old. But like, when it's a fraction of the price, and I think they still can stand next to each other. Like, it's not even close for me, and to me, there's just no competition for Hot Toys. So, do you guys feel the same way? Like, I still don't understand who the audience is, I guess, for this.
Yeah.
I don't get it. They have no place in 1/6. I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, that's where like it's all confusing here because I mean, outside of like you said to your point,
baby.
No, he doesn't look like him.
No
Dude,
way.
Not even remotely close.
Baby.
I just don't know how you guys got more like reaction to that than Ryan Gosling. Like, come on.
Dude, I mean,
this looks
yeah,
like
if
Ken to you.
the blonde guy had black hair, that's Ryan Gosling to me. I'm just saying. It looks terrible. Listen, we can both agree he sucks, all right? Like, who cares who's more right? Me. But it doesn't matter. So, back to the figure.
Don't look like.
I mean, but as far as like, yeah, Grim, you got a point. Like, who is this for exactly right now? Like, it's just like I think we can all agree that doesn't look like Keanu Reeves. All right. It's completely inaccurate. You know, the price is going to be bonkers on this here. And dare I say this, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say something crazy. I don't even think the dog looks accurate.
I think he looks undersized.
Yeah.
He's barely up to his knee.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, okay, like, do you want us poor Hot Toy / InArt collectors to want to buy this, or do you just want to just say, hey, we got something that's super expensive and it's the most expensive version of whatever you guys are looking for? Like, I don't understand the mission statement here.
Right. I don't get it either. I think Steve said above, like, it was like 900 USD after the upcharge. $900 for this. Honestly, at a Hot Toys rate, $300, I wouldn't want this. I'd be like, no, I don't see them there. I don't want this. Like, why am I going to pay $900? Man, I'm dog blind.
I understood that reference.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Oh man, I can't wait to watch that again.
I like the pose. I'm curious how is this like a magnetic base situation? Is there like a peg in the foot? Like, that's interesting.
It's one of those things where they like hold it and they're like, okay, take a picture.
Yeah, right. Photoshop the kickstand off or something.
What do you think of the hair?
I don't like it. I mean, it's not long enough.
Yeah.
It's way too flat. It just the figure has no life to it. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I feel like this figure has no soul.
It's like an alternate universe John Wick. You know, gray suit, kind of weird looking features. Hair is a little shorter. Dog's weird. I can kind of see him there.
And I feel like his ring is too far up his finger too. It's weird.
That's nitpicking there. The watch is in the right position. I like that the
Far up
watch
his
is in the right
finger.
place.
Oh
Like-
man.
The tailoring is off because I mean, if the sleeves are going that far back, that's bad
Oh,
tailoring.
but that's
right
not nitpicking.
And if JND wants to
for
make
$900.
some
I'm
money-
gonna nitpick the shit out of this one. Oh
if
yeah,
JND wants to make money, why don't they do a little bit more of like what InArt's doing and make characters that Hot Toys or InArt aren't doing? Like, if you really want to charge this, you'd be like, you can't get this anywhere else except through us. So you're gonna pay $900 if you really want your Gladiator figure or your Braveheart figure or something that hasn't been done before. You know, like, I don't know, like they've done Batman figures, which we're getting a shit ton of, and now you're doing John Wick. So I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I'd be more compelled if you did something I couldn't get anywhere else, you know,
right.
like
Right.
one of a kind. Freaking young Indiana Jones, even.
Something.
So
Well, I mean, they're playing it safe with the characters they're picking, with the exception of, like, I don't know why they went with Two-Face there, but I mean, okay, fine. But I mean, none of these figures have really impressed. Now, I'm hearing some people are very happy with their Joker, but the Joker had to get modified before people were satisfied with this. Like, as like a first look, this tells me stay away, because this is like nothing that's worth my time. And again, I mean, just with the teaser that we got from the artisan / the sculpted John Wick 1, that's probably going to sit somewhere between $300 to $400, maybe $500 with the artisan version and stuff like that. Like, this is going to be double that price. Do I sincerely think that's worth it for double the price?
No, that pose right there is terrible. By the way,
what's with the license plate? What did I miss on that?
I have no clue. I'm trying to think back to why
I don't
they would be
remember.
there.
I don't remember the significance of that.
His car's license.
Wait,
plate
didn't
whenever
they
he
give him the license
crashes
plate
it?
back when he like totaled his car?
Maybe.
Yeah. But you'd
Right.
think he'd be more, messed up after that scene. So
Yeah.
Definitely.
is this
So
guy?
it definitely must be magnetic because his feet are in different spots here now. I don't see any.
I don't,
Hmm.
Hey, who is that dude?
John Wick.
No, definitely not. That's totally Ryan Gosling. I don't care what you say, Bert.
that's the
I don't
dude.
care
from
what you
Peacemaker, man.
say.
I don't care what.
That's
you
the
say.
what I'm
dude from
saying,
Blade
Austin.
Runner.
It's not even worth it if it was like. I would still, if both. You're telling me both of these are the same price. Hot Toys, the new one, and this one, even John Wick 4. I would still put this one in third place. I like John Wick 4, and I really like that new one coming out. Ooh, look at that. Doesn't even have real shoelaces. Come on.
Pathetic.
$900. That's what it gets you.
But why is this suit gray? Is it are they like changing the contrast in the photo to making things look bright? I feel like that just like, if you watched a John Wick movie ever, you know he's never worn anything other than a black suit, turtleneck or not. Just what's going on here?
Lots of a shit ton of pictures too. They took like 60 pictures. The gray suit really does throw me off.
Like, don't they have two? They have
It's
two of
just
them.
the
do they not?
lighting, guys. It's actually a black suit. The lighting makes it look great.
Just really overexposed.
Could be. No, it really could be. I'm trying to be like, diplomatic about this here. Like, maybe it's just the lighting on this here, but
I mean, he does look kind of washed and exposed on the skin, but this looks great.
yeah, great. I mean, there's a bunch of third-party companies who offer that for
That's cool.
way cheaper than what this is going to cost.
Yeah, this is cool, but I mean, yeah, still. I want to see artisan arm hairs. Come on.
This has to be based off of John Wick 2. I'm going to say this is John Wick 2 here, because the license plate doesn't come up until the second movie when he says, it's total. I should just get rid of it.
Yeah, that's
I think
definitely
that's John
black.
Wick 2.
This
Okay.
looks terrible.
So this one is either what, 3 or 4, based on the samurai sword.
God. Yes, doesn't even look like a licensed figure, to be honest. Mr. Assassin Man. This looks bad. I didn't even see these pictures, to be honest. I didn't look this far through, but that's bad.
This is rough to look at. Really, I'm embarrassed. I'm like secondhand embarrassed.
It's bad. Looks awful. Who is that?
Okay, so this is definitely part 4. We know that now. Nunchucks, blade.
Yep.
It's Jared Leto.
Give me all the accessories for $100. The hair looks terrible.
Yeah, it looks pretty rough.
Okay. Pointing at the ground.
He kind of reminds me of like I don't know if you guys ever saw this movie, but Old Boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a long time ago, yeah.
A long
What's
time
his
ago.
name?
Not the Josh Brolin one, the original one. He looks
Yeah.
like that
Oh
dude.
yeah, he does look like him.
He looks like him. Oh,
He
you
does.
Bricks back on my side. Welcome back to
Yeah.
team winning. Good
Well,
job.
Well, when he
buddy.
makes sense, I'll always be on your side.
No.
I
We'll
just
take
didn't like how
Alvin's side.
you offended Ryan Gosling there. Good looking man, you know.
I'm just saying, bad wig, bad beard, dye job. It
The
could be
Halloween
him.
costume, man. This is from Spirit Halloween.
This is the best photo I've seen so far. It's because I don't see the
Right,
face.
I was actually thinking the same thing.
And then it's like, ugh, we're back.
Oh man,
I don't
that's
know.
how you should pose
He
him.
doesn't have his face shape at all. It feels like generic created character. You know, just like I have
Look at
no
that.
idea who this guy is.
Is this the same John Wick from what we were looking at like 5 minutes ago? Or is this like a different version?
Looks different. This is 4.
'Cause I
The other
feel-
one had short hair. See, yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 different ones. Okay. I was like, oh, can you mess the hair or something? Because this looks like a black suit now. And
Honestly, this black suit one makes the other one look a lot better. That should be their selling point, is putting that one next to this one and be like, okay,
So
yeah, I can get behind that.
Austin is stating the suit from the first movie is actually dark gray, but it's really dark. There should be some slight contrast between the black suit and the turtleneck and the jacket and pants, but they went way too light.
Hmm.
Now that brings up a good point here. Like, what do you guys lean on when we talk about likeness and accuracy over here? I'm a firm believer that however it looks on screen, that's how it should be made.
Yes,
But
I agree.
sometimes
100%.
sometimes they make these things like, oh, well, that's how they're based off of the
I don't like
promotional
that.
photos or the costume like samples and stuff like that. And I always feel like I don't care. When
That's
it's
not how
like
we saw it.
That's how I saw it. You know, that's a
Yeah.
good point.
One on the
there,
left
so-
looks like Professor Snape. Looks like everybody but John Wick.
Potter.
It looks like everybody but John Wick.
Oh man, this is sad.
Well,
This is bad.
Yeah. I still don't think the dog looks right either. The dog looks.
He
so
looks
tiny.
terrible. He looks small. Look at him.
tiny.
He's
He's
puny,
like a
man.
miniature.
He is puny. I don't know. Ooh, that's a good one here. Maybe they're creating stunt doubles.
There
Very
you go.
possible.
Hey, Hot Toys did that once.
Yeah,
Ben Affleck.
just from
Fuck.
here
Oh, yeah.
down. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's like we couldn't get them, so guys, just get one of the stunt doubles in here, make it work.
All right, so here's all the stuff you get. The one thing I do like that they've done is the magnetic eyes.
Yes, that is very
Yeah.
good. I do agree with you on that there.
I wish Hot Toys would do that.
I mean, look, if you're gonna give us rooted hair, like I don't want to mess up the hair, so give me magnetic eyes. I think you owe us that much.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't like it either. Such a strange offering.
Mm-hmm.
This makes me hope that Hot Toys does include a dog with their next John Wick that they announced here. I really think I don't care if it's like it looks like Einstein or Cosmo or whatever pets they've made so far. I just want the dog. He doesn't need to be the best looking dog. Just stand next to John and cool little walking pose, and I'm happy with that.
I'm not getting any of these, but if I had to choose one, I'd go with the one on the right. I like the hair, the likeness better, the base. But you guys, I'm assuming they're both out.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. For an overall value, I'd probably say the same thing too. Probably says the same thing too, for sure.
Same.
Brickless, same thing.
Same thing. But
FF says, I think Hot Toys is going to do the dog icing on the cake and to one up JND. That'd be great.
Yeah.
And they really should at this point. This is their third wick. We haven't gotten a dog for an accessory yet. So let's do a little bit something different here. But I can't wait till they announce that figure. Whoo, doggy.
Yeah, seriously. That's going to be sweet.
All right. Any final thoughts on the JND stuff? I almost feel like, why do we even talk about it? But it's still 1/6. It's still out there in the news. But I almost feel like it's not for us at the same time. It's really weird, you know?
Understandable. I think it's relevant to bring up simply because, like I said, counter programming with Hot Toys doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly they don't want people to even think about getting it. They were considering it. You know, they want to make sure you stick around and you buy their stuff instead, which, you know, fair play. But
well, yeah, yeah, I think good on them too, because even if, let's just say, like, Hot Toys didn't tease that figure, like, even still, I don't think a lot of people would be like, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting these over John Wick 4. Like,
probably, I think 99% would probably still get the Hot Toys one.
Because before this tease, myself included, people were saying like that John Wick 4 could be your John Wick. Like, that could be it. If that's all we ever get, that's fine. So I still think that figure looks better than these, and it's a fraction of the price. So yeah, I wouldn't think twice about.
And with the exception of just a dog, I mean, the one on the left, that's pretty much exactly what you got from Hot Toys earlier this year.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know, man. I just think JND has an identity crisis, man. I don't think they know who their market is at all. I don't think they know
what's your
who they're
goal
marketing to. But like, yeah, they're fishing for high-end collectors, and I just think, man, wrong scale. Yeah, wrong scale, wrong economy, wrong freaking head sculpt. Just everything wrong. Just
I would like to know though, because I know Sneaker said these are small runs. I would like to know how many of these they're making. You know,
and how many did you make to be profitable?
Right.
What's the point?
Right. Like, are you making 1,000? I don't know.
If they're only making 1,000, they're charging 900 a pop, then they're overselling on their stuff, and it's probably a fraction of the cost of what they're charging this for. Which
I think 1,000 is too many even.
Worldwide? Maybe not. I don't.
Well, I guess
Asian market, but yeah, I don't know. I don't see it that way. But yeah, it's a tough sell. It's a tough sell, especially when there's so many alternatives out there.
Standard version of Wolverine is ready to ship tomorrow from Sideshow.
Gosh.
It's a trap.
Too bad none of us got the standard version.
Or nothing. You hear me, people? Deluxe or nothing.
What's the difference? You don't get the head sculpt with
you don't get the arms. Yeah, you don't get the arms, and you don't get the the fully sleeved arms, just to be clear, not the silicone ones. Right. You get those.
Definitely. He doesn't come with no arms, but definitely would rather go with the deluxe on that one.
Yeah, it's deluxe or nothing right now. So enjoy.
All right. Well, it's safe to say none of us are getting that figure, but InArt continues their road down the Lord of the Rings figures, and I think they're doing some really good stuff here. But let's take a look at the Legolas figure, which is ironic. Because the day that it was dropped, I was seeing photos and reviews from collectors. I was like, that's interesting. So they must have had that all timed perfectly. But nevertheless,
mine was lost in the mail, just so you guys know. I'm sorry. I let you guys down yet again. I'm sorry. That one's on me.
Yeah, what the hell? But I know DLO, you have Aragorn. And Brick and I don't have any of these figures, so kind of odd that none of us are really collecting this line. I'm more of that casual Lord of the Rings fan. I know you guys are a little bit bigger fans than I am, but this looks like a good line. Like, if you're in Lord of the Rings, like, this looks like some some good stuff to collect. They haven't really missed on any of these figures unless you guys think differently.
No,
Well,
I think they have.
Yeah, I mean, if you're casual, I think you're doing the right thing by staying away from this year, because the hype around these figures, specifically this one now and Gandalf, Aragorn doesn't get the love he deserves. Great figure, really great figure, like the rest of them. But I digress. I think you're doing yourself a favor staying away from the hype, because the quality of these figures, like fan or not, is impressive. Really, really impressive.
I thought
especially
you were
this
going to
one.
go down a different road there.
No,
I like
no.
the face too a lot.
I genuinely, I mean, listen, I love the movies, right? But will I call myself a diehard? No, not at all. You won't catch me cosplaying or anything like that or whatever. But I can appreciate it from a distance here. I had the willpower to say I'm going to get Aragorn. I'm going to call it quits there. I got some representation, but I mean, look, the Fellowship is, do the math, guys. I mean, the Fellowship, that's going to be a hell of a line, a very expensive line to collect.
Yeah.
And for me, it's just like, is it worth it enough for me as a casual fan? Not really. I'm happy with one and I can move on. But for some people, this is their Star Wars. This is their Terminator. This is whatever your favorite franchise is. And rightfully so. It can easily be a very deep rabbit hole they can go down with this one. So I said, I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. I got one and I'm out. But they're beautiful figures.
They are.
Every single one of them.
This is what I'm talking about, where I want like diorama bases, but nothing like gaudy or anything. Just a simple rectangular base, but just make it look amazing. Like even the Star Wars, you know, the Death Star flooring, like, I don't know, like this just looks like all one piece. It just looks very nice. I like how it's got a lot of style and class. So I'm all for that too.
Yeah, my only gripe here, which is I'm not sure if they changed this one or not. Does anybody know, is it still magnets or did they include a crotch stand this time? I think I heard that there is a crotch stand, this one, like a metal one. I could be mistaken. But that's my only negative with Aragorn, just the base again. I had to buy a third-party base from Stony Stands where it had a crotch grabber. So let's see. Here we go. No magnets, crotch grabber. There we go. Confirmed. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that.
And let's not forget this figure was overpriced. $576 shipped from kit. That's outrageous.
Crazy. It's really dumb.
Almost $600. Yeah.
Gosh.
We still don't have Grimly. We still don't have any of the Hobbits. It's gonna be pricey, guys, and I'm not ready to invest in that.
I'm with DLO 100%. I will say Legolas is my favorite, I think, character from Lord of the Rings. However, that being said, I think to represent Lord of the Rings for me, it would have to be Frodo and Bilbo. I'm a little worried for that price, because if I got to spend $1,000 for, two hobbits that are half the size of this Legolas, then I might change my mind. But yeah, we'll see what that price is. But yeah, I'd put Frodo and Bilbo in a collection. But to get Legolas, then I'd want Gandalf, then I'd want Aragorn, and then everybody else. So I gotta be a little careful, just like I was with Harry Potter. I think with Harry Potter, it's because they did year one. Even though I love that movie, I'm not going to get every single Harry Potter they ever release. So for me, it's got to be 5 and up, like the movie. Like Order of the Phoenix. Deathly
They did
Hallows.
Snape, right? But he's not from the first movie, right? So they're not even actually going in order of every movie anyway. So it's like,
right. And as great as those Harry Potter figures are, I part of me regrets missing out on those, but it's like, how far are they going to go in? If I want a representation, I'm going to be very picky with some of these. So
how does the crotch grabber insert into the base? Anybody know? Is there something that pops out?
I think so. I swore I saw it. Like it just pops in there somewhere. Okay. So something's on there is going to come out.
One of them triangular shapes.
Yeah, one of those things I imagine there. But at least they're abandoning something that is just not.
I agree.
It's just not going to work for people
that
here.
Idea. Yeah, it looks good, this, but man, some of these prices are just getting insane.
Now, if this was, I know it's rooted, right? If this was like, $300-400, I'd consider getting more of the figures, but it's tough because the way that I collect too is like I want my action figures. I want my toys. And I grew up with Spider-Man toys, Batman toys, Star Wars toys. I didn't really grow up with fantasy toys, even though I loved Lord of the Rings. But when I collect toys, I kind of want that nostalgic feel that I had when I was a kid. And like, because to me, a 1/6 figure is the same size as like a little, 12th scale figure I played with when I was a kid. Like, it just kind of feels like that in my hand. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get too into Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones is different. I had a different love for Game of Thrones. So, before anybody asked that, like, I don't know what it was with Game of Thrones, but it brought like a new, I don't know. I felt really, really good watching Game of Thrones. It was more of a family thing. And,
can I ask you a question about that there? Because I feel like the comparison Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones get brought up a lot.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself leaning more towards Game of Thrones? And again, a yes or no question. Do you find like you felt yourself going more to Game of Thrones because there's more boobs in Game of Thrones? Yes or no?
Wieners.
And wieners. Yes or no? Just yes or no?
Yeah, probably.
A little bit more.
Wieners.
No,
a little bit more adult.
Got him.
Dude, I feel like
that's a YouTube will live forever.
I just feel like Game of Thrones. I mean, I think Game of Thrones is the best TV show of all time. Between that and Friday Night Lights. I mean, I really, really loved it, and I feel like there's enough time to really fall in love with every character on that show. And yeah, it would just be, I think it's the best.
More death too.
Yeah, man. Like no one was safe. Like you never really knew. I don't know. Game of Thrones is special to me.
I love Game of Thrones, but I'm not a madman. I will 100% put Lord of the Rings over Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
interesting.
But I understand. No, but listen,
Lord of the Rings came first. You got a lot of the. Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
I mean, I'd say like honestly, like for me, that like this is top notch early 2000s films. Like I'm just, like I can if I have the time and the patience to go through, like it's director's cut or extended cut, excuse me, every time. If you know, right? But I mean, Game of Thrones is amazing in its own right, but I just feel like they're two different like types of like stories. I just feel like they're not, other than the fantasy of it. They're night and day. They really are. But
I agree.
But yeah, I mean, listen, I love Game of Thrones. I would buy everything Game of Thrones as well too here. But like Lord of the Rings, like is Lord of the Rings, dude. That's the
Lord of the Rings is
of Star Wars.
The OG, man.
Yeah,
it's the GOAT. Truly. I mean, I enjoyed Game of Thrones more, but I still love and cherish Lord of the Rings. So I totally agree. I accept that.
Yeah, you will.
Accept that.
Yeah, you will.
It's okay.
But yeah, all the same though, like if money was not an object, I'd go down this line because number one, great characters. Two, amazing figures being made. Like for someone who is a diehard Lord of the Rings fan, there's absolutely nothing telling you to not do it other than the price. And if this is the only thing you collect, then
sure,
like
it's
hell yeah, dude, you go.
It's great to have that option too.
Yeah,
great to have Lord of the Rings out there.
Like the other thing is like I would love to collect this, but I feel like a line of this size and potential, like, and it costs. I feel like I would really have to sit down and really sacrifice something else, which I don't normally feel like I have to do in order to make whatever I want to come through. And that's because I'm collecting outside of the main IP. So me collecting outside of the big three, right? To get this, that would hurt me to do that. Like I can't miss on a Batman for Legolas, even though I have plenty of Batman, right? But it's just one of those things where like if something OT comes out for Graham's not going to grab this, right? He's going to choose the passion of that. And Brick, same thing. We use Spider-Man or something like that. So I just feel like, do I love it enough to give up my favorite stuff? And I think for me, my answer is no. But if Lord of the Rings is your favorite stuff, then this is a no-brainer.
Oh yeah.
I will say in my opinion, I think this is the best looking Lord of the Rings figure they've come out with yet.
I still think Gandalf looks the
Gandalf is still very good, but I think what makes Gandalf look so good is because of the beard. I mean, this you really
and the
see
wrinkles, the texture,
you
in
really
the skin.
see the sculpt, like the outfit, the tailoring is a like perfection on this. And look how many like little trinkets you have on it. Like the eyes are so piercing. The arrow, like the bow, the quiver. Like I don't know. This is a really, really good looking figure.
He's the right age too, you know, like Orlando Bloom when he was in The Hobbit, like he didn't really look like Legolas the way I remember Legolas. Right. They really got him to like a T. They really, really did. They knocked this one out of the park. And like I'm gonna give InArt some flowers right now. I feel like every subsequent release, and I stress release, not announcement, because I'm not 100% satisfied with that Wonder Woman. We're not here to talk about her today, but I would say every subsequent release for the better part of the last 3 or 4 figures, I feel like it's been their best figure, and then the next figure kind of trumps that figure.
Yeah.
I feel like they're really starting to hit their stride. I really do. You know, QC and other things aside, I think overall, like I think their figures are getting better.
Yeah. Did you know, like between this, can you imagine being Orlando Bloom during that time where he was in this and Pirates of the Caribbean? Like,
dude, you know the story. He didn't want to do Pirates of the Caribbean either.
I think I heard about that.
I know he only made $175,000 for doing this trilogy, Lord of the Rings. Like that's how new he was at the time, you know. Like, yeah,
this is his first acting role ever, and it shows honestly. But that's another story.
What's your favorite Orlando Bloom movie?
The first Pirates.
No,
Kingdom of Heaven for me.
Great movie of his.
Love that movie.
Actually, my favorite movie.
Fellowship. Fellowship's up there.
No, my favorite one is Troy.
Oh, I was gonna say, don't pick Troy, where he's such a bitch.
I like him getting his ass.
I love that movie though.
I love when he gets his ass whooped in that movie.
Yeah.
He was the most hateable person ever.
That was really underrated.
I think that movie ruined his career, quite honestly.
Yeah.
You didn't see him much after that, but yeah, Troy, little bitch.
Anybody getting this figure?
Oh, he played in Black Hawk Down. That's right.
Yeah, he's the guy who fell out.
Yeah.
He was the reason why the Black Hawk went down.
Yeah, director's cut for sure.
Yeah, Kingdom of Heaven is amazing. I have that one. I love that movie.
I love
gotta
it
watch
too.
it again.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Liam Nielsen's in that movie too, man. Just like a lot of big names in there.
Edward Norton is the dude with leprosy.
Yeah, he didn't want credit for the movie. I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that there. But,
so safe to say we're all passing on this.
Yep, I think we're passing on it just based off of like other things are focused.
Unfortunately.
But
quality-wise, this is a big step up from the JND John Wick we just talked about, like by a mile.
Yeah. Not to take anything away from the figure. It's just kind of not really something that it's in the forefront of our collecting mind. But DLO, you kind of talked about like, man, they've put some bangers out lately. Last 4 figures have been like better than the last one before them.
Yeah,
we've heard a lot of people kind of praising InArt, and I think we've just kind of done that tonight too. But I want to finish the show kind of on this topic. Do you guys think InArt is ready to take the crown from Hot Toys, being the best 1/6 scale place to get your figures? What are your thoughts about that? Are they ready to kind of take down Big Brother?
Ooh, that's a big question.
It's a big question.
That's
the big answers.
Very big question.
This is kind of like it's pretty deep. This is kind of a full circle conversation. We started off the show talking about Hot Toys 25 years of Hot Toys, and now we're probably going to end this talking about, is Hot Toys ready to be dethroned by InArt at this point? Man, I don't know. Rick, you want me to go first, or you want to go first?
It's up to you. I can go first. It's a very broad question. You can take this in a lot of different ways. I'll take it as I don't think InArt is ready. Due to the fact that when you are at the top, people come for you. They judge you. They judge you more. You have more figures where you can screw up on, more chances for QC issues. You have more eyes on you by hundreds, thousands. So I don't know if InArt would be ready to take that number one spot just yet. And I don't think, honestly, I don't think they will, at least anytime soon. Like we just said, Hot Toys have been around for 25-year anniversary. They're popping out 100 figures a year, anywhere from 60 to 100. I don't see InArt ever getting to that level, at least not within the next 5 to 10 years. And yeah, but to be at that top mark, I don't know if they'd be able to handle it the way Hot Toys has, because Hot Toys is super like to themselves. You know, they listen, but they don't respond. I feel like InArt would respond in a way that might hurt them one day, the way they respond. I just don't know if they'd be able to handle it. DLO, I know you.
What do you think is? I was going to ask you, like, what do you think, if you can sum that up? What do you think would be the biggest hurdle for them?
I would say the license.
The license, that's a big one.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a big one.
I don't know if they can. I don't know if if they have the manpower to push out the figures either. Like
The distribution, you think?
who said 13? Somebody said. Oh, OG fan says like they're only pushing out 13 figures a year. That's like total. That's not even like per year. So like,
Yeah.
I think they have 13 total.
I think
Is that
like
3 years now worth
we
of figures
complain
now?
about like Hot Toys
And they're
reusing
new. You always
sculpt.
got to start somewhere. Hot Toys did the same thing. They didn't push out.
Oh, no
60,
doubt.
you know,
No
but
doubt.
It took time. It took time.
Right. But I think we complain about Hot Toys reusing sculpts or accessories and stuff like that, but they're pushing out 2-3 of the variant figures and stuff like that, where, you know, I think InArt is taking much more time with one figure, taking a lot more time to push that one figure out. And I think if they did a higher demand, I think you would start to see a lot more QC issues, at least at this point. So I'm not, it's hard to compare them because they're both in like different leagues to me. But I think
you look at Hot Toys, Graham and DLO, and they have, let's say they pushed out 65 figures this year, last year, whatever. Out of those 65, you probably got 10 to 20 that are like A++, right? Maybe 10 that are A++, 20 that are like an A. Okay, so they're not all like bangers. But they're still pushing out 50 other figures that look pretty dang good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I think the biggest thing for me is it's really annoying to see people bringing down Hot Toys. And so for that to happen to, and I know like people talk about InArt too, but when they get to that level of Hot Toys, if ever, I don't know if they'd be ready to take that. You know, having videos of why InArt sucks and, you know, stuff like that, like, and being that big, that I feel like that could really hurt them, you know. But the reaction,
I think it's tough, man, because I feel like, you know, years ago when Hot Toys started, the way people talk about InArt, they talked about Hot Toys, you know. And I think what it comes down to is just kind of us overall. It's like, you know, everybody, like if you're a music fan, I mean, everybody loves your indie darling, right? But then they make it mainstream and you're like, they sold out. They're not what they used to be. The quality of this is down.
Sure.
Their music isn't the same. And I think it just kind of goes to us as a society. It was like when it was something secret and underground, it was cool, right? But now there's more people collecting than ever before. And now you have more opinions, right, than you've ever had before. And it kind of clouds your own judgment or your own thinking of things as well. And I think if you look at it, let's say more like a fight, like let's say a boxing match, for example, pound for pound, as they say it over there, you take InArt's best figure that they've made and you stack it up against Hot Toys' best figure over here, which one generally wins? Because I feel like because Hot Toys is so mainstream, because they pour so much resources and divide them to accommodate our collecting needs. So don't get it twisted. The reason why they're making this is because we're buying them. Let's not get it twisted over here. So say what you will about the Iron Mans and the repainted Clone Troopers. Somebody is paying for those. Hence why they're still making them. They wouldn't do it if they weren't making money off of that.
Yeah.
if you took all their resources that Hot Toys has and you put that up against InArt and all their resources they have, I would argue still to this day that Hot Toys would probably have a better overall figure pound for pound. But because Hot Toys is stretched thin, and that's Hot Toys' fault, nobody else's, you're fighting the big giant, right? And you're this tiny starter up, and people love what you're doing, which I think is great. I think the competition is fantastic. I think it's definitely shown that it's helped us personally as collectors get better quality stuff. So nothing wrong with that there. But I still just think if Hot Toys locked in, they would probably still be InArt. And I'll give you a great example of this right here. Great example of this right here. Legolas is out. We're talking about Legolas today, right? But less than a week ago, and people are still talking about it today, Wolverine was released. Okay?
Can't wait.
Now, people are going apeshit about this Wolverine, calling it figure of the year. They're talking about people are getting it overseas. It's sold out of Toys Buying Agent. People are going crazy for this, and they're paying way more above retail. But you can still pick up Legolas a lot of places. Some places even retail right now. So pound for pound, if all the circumstances and the playing field was fair, I still think Hot Toys would probably still win.
Sure.
Yeah, that might have to do a lot with just Wolverine, like Marvel. But I totally agree with you what you're saying. There's. I mean, we're seeing it with when they do, Joker versus Joker, the Batman versus the Batman, and the difference is while InArt is doing
Daniel.
While InArt is doing the Batman, Hot Toys is doing the Batman and 60 other figures. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you're talking about resources, like putting all the resources toward that, and they're still making a competitive figure and a reliable figure at that, knowing what you're getting. Sure, okay, we can talk about glue issues and stuff like that. I have artisan figures. I haven't had a glue issue. I see it once in a while, but there's QC issues with InArt as well. There's QC issues all around, and you're going to get more of them when you make 10,000 figures compared to 1,000 figures. Okay. You know what I mean? There's just more of a chance for that. So, and unfortunately, that happens. But fortunately, we are taken care of when that happens with Hot Toys. I would be scared shitless if I had an issue with my InArt figure. Who do I go to? I don't know. Do I go to Kit?
They don't even have the distribution for the US. So yeah, that goes into part of it too, where you're kind of saying who do I go to? Who do I get this?
Right.
Makes it a little bit more difficult. So
if I don't have if I don't have the the friendship with people inside of InArt, if I don't have the inside, whatever, who do I go to? Who takes care of me?
You see, that's the thing though, because we're talking about being ready to dethrone Hot Toys, and I think everything's fair. And again, to play devil's advocate over here, I think we're having a unbiased conversation. Let's assume those hurdles were not in their way. We can't, because you can't hold that against them and then give how I gave Hot Toys the advantage of if they didn't have to worry about making 65 figures, can they go toe to toe with each other? Let's assume they got their licensing. Let's assume that logistics of that was not an issue. And also their customer service can facilitate and assist in those situations. Let's assume everything being fair. Would you argue that InArt is still ready to go? Because I think the answer everybody knows is not. They're not ready yet. Yeah. They're still growing.
They're not on.
There's a lot of things that they need to overcome. Yeah. There's a lot of things that Hot Toys need to overcome.
If they got through those hurdles, then yeah, maybe. But they got a lot of hurdles to go.
They're making great figures, but they still have some issues with the figures they're making too. They're still tweaking stuff, and
all things fair though, I don't think they're there. I don't think they can dethrone Hot Toys in that regard. Like I said, because Hot Toys has so many things that they are doing to themselves to make it hard to compete. Like, let's call it this simple here. InArt has 13 figures. So we go 13 figures for Hot Toys, 13 figures for InArt. Do you think with that the little amount of workload that Hot Toys has, where all their massive influence and all the resources they have to their ability here, do you think they can lock in it? Because I think right now where we are as a community, based off of community conversation, not necessarily my own personal, but just community conversation, people are ready to claim a Hot Toys figure, Wolverine being the figure of the year. Meanwhile, we have an amazing product like this Legolas on the availability side of things for us collectors to choose from, and people are not saying that. They're saying Wolverine. Now, I mean, what does that tell you there? Is it because of the character? Because they have their favorite license? That's fair. You can argue that there. But I mean, you have to look at like outliers like Wolverine, for example, who with 60 plus figures being made, Hot Toys put out an amazing figure, an absolute banger that no one seems to have any problems with. So it makes you wonder, with Hot Toys doing too much and InArt focusing on too little, are we ready to crown them based off? And I'm not ready for that.
No,
I'm just not. I just don't see it yet.
Yeah. I see it as, in my opinion, InArt have great head sculpts. They do not have great figures yet. And that's just my opinion with holding a few of the figures, owning one, almost, like I don't feel like the actual figure, the body and the feel of a figure is there yet, in my opinion. But yes, their sculpts look amazing, but as a whole, I don't think they come close to that level yet.
I agree with Adam too. Like, just they're so finicky and they take a lot of work too. And like some collectors, like myself included, just don't like messing around like that stuff, putting your figure together.
Right.
Or like, end of the day, these are still action figures and we want to be able to pose them and utilize them and stuff. And I feel like InArt is almost closer to that like statue side, where I don't want to touch the damn thing because it's so delicate and like just I don't want to move anything or any of that kind of stuff. I don't mess it up. Whereas Hot Toys, I feel like can handle a little bit more of like putting into a pose or
Hot Toys is like an energy drink, and InArt is like a cup of tea.
Sure. And they're different, and that's perfectly fine.
Like delicate, like it's a really cool thing, beautiful thing, but it's not quite that like, all right, like a cool thing.
And that's perfectly fine, right? Like, they're different, but yet they still offer different things for us as collectors, which is really nice. So, there's some things where I'm looking forward to seeing like PVS Batman from InArt. Don't know if I'm going to get it anymore because now I got the Hot Toys one that I'm going to be kind of modding. But like, I still think Hot Toys, it's easier, like you said, it's easier to give Big Brother a little bit more shit when, he's been around the block a few times and he's put out 800 plus figures now. And, sure, like you can cut some corners or reuse some pieces because you're making so many damn figures. Like, you're making 3 Wolverines. Like, it's gonna happen. Like,
right.
InArt is making one of this specific figure and they're only making maybe a handful per year, so it's a lot easier to do what they're doing. And I think if they tried to upscale it, they'd probably have a lot more issues. But again, that's not to take anything away from either of them. Yeah, I will say now, unboxing an InArt figure is an event, good and bad. I agree, it is an event, good and bad.
Yep. No, for sure. I mean, personally, like the whole building a figure thing, I will be honest, to my senses, I actually enjoy that part of the process.
You sick man.
But I'm a kit basher though. I'm used to putting things together. So for me, it's just like I kind of enjoy taking out my set of professional tweezers and getting the right one to put my belt on my figure. I don't know. Me personally, I like that part of the experience. So that part I would not take away for me personally. Get my magnifying glass out there, get it just right.
You're like the guy in Toy Story 2 with the paint, or
yeah. You remember when I had the flashlight? You remember when I showed you my flashlight headband? Like it's fun.
That's fun. Man. I think kind of what happened to me too, and the InArt Paul Atreides. You guys know how excited I was for that. And I was just really disappointed, like extremely disappointed, for the simple fact that I couldn't put the head on the freaking neck. And then come to find out, almost everybody, had that same issue. Yeah, it's really tough. Nobody freaking talked about it.
I did not have that issue.
A lot of people have that issue, and nobody talked about it ever. But that should not be an issue. That should be a simple, put the head on. It should be able to fit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was terrible.
He had backup too. That's
honestly, you speak like it's past tense. It's still terrible because you never even got that head on there.
No, it's on there.
Oh, you got the portrait on?
No, I never put the other head on.
Right. You didn't get the other one.
Still in ninja mode.
Yeah,
I'm still in ninja mode, man. Like, I have not messed with this figure ever since one leg was longer than the other, and the head didn't fit in between the shoulder blades.
Dude, that's crazy. How much do you want?
But what I'm saying
has been laying on my freaking shelf for the last
month and a half. I'll buy it from you.
And it's super sad. I've been super excited for this.
I'll give you the camera and some cash.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Camera and cash.
We'll see. But I was just super disappointed. I was super disappointed, and I love the movie. I was really excited for the figure. Looks amazing. Does not feel amazing, and it does not act amazing.
Well, you got to go into it a different expectation, just because Hot Toys works different from InArt. That much I learned. Their bodies, everything is totally different. So, you're familiar with Hot Toys. This is really like your first true InArt of your own, right? That you personally have owned, right?
That personally owned, yeah. But I mean, I've seen pretty much all of them.
Oh, no, I'm sure. I know you've seen all of them at this point, but like your first in-hand experience, my first in-hand experience was the Joker, right? The very first one they came out with there. Sorry, and I've had Jokers from Hot Toys on. So what you're saying, I kind of felt the same way too. When my first go around, I was really critical of that Joker, and I still stand by that. But I think the experience you're trying to mend and trying to complete the same experience and assume the Hot Toys will be the same as InArt, where they really are different from top to bottom. So it's something to be different about it. But I will agree, like getting the head on is hard. It's not impossible, but it is hard.
No, I got it on. But imagine if I did the rooted sculpt first.
Dude, we could not get that rooted sculpt on there. I tried.
I got him on.
Dude,
no
and it was,
I don't know.
but it was not just
without
Jose,
ripping all of that hair off.
You even told me some people had issues too, because you searched around. Like it was not.
Oh, sure. Everybody has issues.
It was not freaking easy, and to me that's a very bad first impression. And then when and then people are like, "Oh, the legs aren't a different size. You just got to move the leg, bend the knee, or whatever." It's like
bend the knee.
Okay, so if I got to bend one knee and not the other, I'm sorry, but they're different heights. Like
one's got a stump. I
don't know, man. Like I was very disappointed. It looks cool, doesn't feel cool.
I want to give a quick shout out to Hot Toys Hotline. What's going on, Connor? My InArt MJ box got hit by a wrecking ball. Unreal. Is the figure okay?
Like an actual one?
Yeah.
How's that happen?
No, the figure looks great, but like I actually went over to Brick's house too because I was gonna try to help him. I'm like, dude, I can't freaking get it like this, and I'm not messing up your rooted sculpt, like, trying to jam the damn thing on. So maybe he got one in 1,000 that was just like terrible, but it's not fun.
Thank you, Hotline. He had a pain. It was a pain for him too.
I heard the stories, but thankfully, from my experience, I didn't have that.
So yours was okay.
And I'm not saying that's every figure.
It's fake. I will say the leg thing that we were talking about, I thought I had it, and then turns out I didn't. The ankle peg was like bent a certain way. It was fine. I realized. I was like, okay, it's good. It's good. But
camera and cash.
That's a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. For an unhappy customer, that's a great deal.
So a camera and $400?
$100.
Whoa.
Oh, a camera and $100? No.
I mean, it's still equal value.
No, I spent like $4 something on this figure.
Well, that's not my problem. Yeah. Sitting on your desk.
It's not my problem that you want it now. Like,
you know what happened once it came off the lot, the value is
$150. That's my final offer.
And a camera. Just make sure you keep
$500 camera. $500 camera.
That you were going to sell to me for $2.
Because I'm your friend.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that 2 is automatically.
And you're raking me over the coals about it. Look at you.
I'm not. You want it.
Look at you.
I didn't offer it.
What's going on, Sneaker? Did something drop?
I mean, Jimmy went down the well.
Supergirl.
What happened, boy? Don't give us hope something happened. Anything
No,
happened?
nothing
What's
happened. I don't know what his problem is.
up? Guys in caps. Okay.
Guys. Fall asleep.
It's okay.
Oh, he's making fun of Connor. I got it.
Ah. Well, you're narcoleptic there for a
He
second.
is, man. That's what I get for giving him a great deal on a camera. Now it's not good enough for a figure.
Unreal.
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 200 plus 100 is 300.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm giving you a deal on the camera.
I'm just saying,
You're my
I wouldn't
friend.
mind having both looks for
Because
for
you
Paul.
guys wanted new cameras. Let's tell the whole story here.
And you haven't complimented him once on how much better he looks.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah, Brick?
I look so much better.
Are you using the camera yet?
No,
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have it.
All right then. One
I've
day.
always looked great.
One. I don't know. A
All
little
right. Well,
reddish day.
I think we all agree. Both companies are great. It's good to have both
Yeah.
options. They both do
I hope
different
that was
things.
red.
But let's keep showing Hot Toys a little bit of respect here. They've been in the game for 25 years, if you haven't noticed, and they're still pumping out some amazing figures. Let's just name a few really quick before we kind of end up too, like figures of the year candidates. Give me a couple. Shoot them out. Black Widow, Wolverine,
Sparrow. Indiana Jones.
Predator, Feral Predator.
Mm.
So those are all really good head sculpts, really good
Black Widow.
figures.
That one, yeah.
Yep. I feel like I'm missing something too.
Spider-Punk, baby. Vader.
I feel like
No,
he's
but-
out of contention at this point.
I don't know about
falling-
Spider-Punk.
Like I was
No,
on, I was
just
with you.
because you
I was with you,
stole
Brick,
him.
but I feel like he's gone down. He's gone
No,
down.
it's just not.
no.
It's like not a memorable figure.
Just because he's not a memorable character for you guys, that figure is sick as hell. Like a
I feel
guitar,
like your
two
Spider-Punk take
different
is like
head sculpts.
me during a duck race. I look like I can win, but then I pull a hammy and I go,
Dude.
wait.
Oh,
You guys are just Spider.
Don't forget about Padawan, Ahsoka, and Hera as well. I mean, I know they're not going to be top contenders over
yeah.
like a Black Widow or something, but they are damn good figures.
They will definitely be line of the year in my book. They will definitely be that at least.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to win that, but yeah, I agree. There's some bangers in that line.
There you go, Brick. Somebody's with you.
Thanks, D Dot. Thanks,
No one's
Nightwing.
picking on
Well, let's
Brick.
vote quick. Let's end
I'll
this.
take no such
Let's end the
thing.
show on a vote. Get 62 in here. We can start a poll. Let's just say, what's your figure of the year right now? Just right now. I don't care if you don't have the figure yet. So let's do what? Wolverine,
Wolverine. Sure.
Widow.
Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Feral
Good one.
Predator is what I would put.
Well, I
and
can't
then-
put Spider-Punk in there though if I have too
You
many.
don't need to put Spider-Punk.
No, you
I
want
think
him in there, 'cause
Spider-Punk.
you-
No, I
you
think
want
I don't
him.
think Spider-Punk is number 1, but I think it's top 5.
Okay, well he's going in there then.
Okay.
I can add one more. Wolverine, Vader. It's got to be Black Widow, right?
Sure.
It's got to be.
Yeah, gotta put her in there. No love for Wanda, huh? We're just gonna move on from Wanda like that?
I think so.
That's terrible. Shame. Shame.
Good figure.
There's so many good ones. So Spider-Punk shouldn't even be on there. Starting the poll.
Well, okay. To each their own, but
Well,
fuck.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, about that
I have
Sand
taste.
Trooper. God, was that this year? Gosh.
That was,
It's
dude.
so
I mean,
long
that's a
ago.
great set. That's a hell. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That was a big pickup for me this year. Like one
You're
that
welcome.
I was gonna pass on. I love that thing.
You're welcome.
That's tough.
Dude, he wasn't going to get that if I didn't talk him into it.
No, I was gonna let it walk, and then I got it. Best,
so glad.
best advice Graham's ever given me. Just get that.
Best advice.
Adam says Batflick 2.0 is underdog for the year. I think the Ben Affleck sculpt looks good, but I think the face plates look ass. My opinion.
He says.
Ass. Ass.
Which, by the way, I did order the Jackson faceplate for my.
I'm gonna wait.
Batman.
I'm gonna wait till the figure comes in because I want to see about the cape and the faceplate, and then I don't want to order both, not need one, or order one and then need both.
Jose, that Wanda with the Jack in the Box curly fries.
We're just doing Hot Toys right now, so
Oh,
you
my
InArt
God.
lovers, just hold on.
Great sculpt though. I would say Scarlet Witch and Black Widow are sculpts of the year, especially Black Widow. My gosh, pretty sweet.
Jose says you definitely need a cape. Yeah, I probably will. It sucks that I gotta wait 3 months, but I guess it's better than going to Jackson directly, where you're waiting like 5 to 6 months. But
This is true stuff.
and chasing him down. But he does good
Mhm.
work. Grievous could steal it near the end of the year. That's the thing too. Like, we forget all the stuff from the beginning of the year. It's kind of a disservice to those figures. But I do remember Q1 being a little soft. Like Jack was on there.
Did
But it's-
Venom?
Maul
Did
was
Venom
there. We
come
didn't get
out-
Maul.
Maul.
Did Venom come out the last week of 24 or the first week of 25? Trying to figure that out.
I think it was 24. I
Like
think it was
21
December.
inches. Okay. Yeah. But I
You always-
didn't get
I
it
was-
until the beginning of
What
24.
about
You always have to remind her it's 21 inches, you know.
21 inches.
Like,
I mean,
it's not on the box. Stop
Hey,
saying
that's
it
something.
like that.
InArt's not. InArt is too afraid to do a Hagrid, too afraid to do a Sauron. Like, they won't do anything big. But Hot Toys, they're doing the big stuff.
I gotta-
I'm a big fan of the cowl. I just want the faceplate. I love the cowl. I don't.
And you got to wait a bit longer with the whole cowl. But I might just go all out because $50 to $100 and then everything you get, it might
Yeah.
make more sense.
Yeah.
If
Connor
those
says,
faceplates were, I'm sorry, if those faceplates were interchangeable with the Jackson cowl and the Hot Toys one, I'd buy that instead. But that only
Mhm.
works on his cowl
right.
because it looked good.
Not the Spider-Man, but I don't ever want to
Mondo.
compare. But the Mondo
Poor
Venom,
Blick.
the Mondo Venom is. It's okay. I got X-Man in the chat. Mondo Venom is up there for me. I mean that figure looks amazing. So
He's trolling. He's just trolling.
I know he is. He's a
Austin says, I don't like the BVS 2.0 cowl. I'm not a big fan of it either, especially the faceplate. So that's, again, kind of why I'm leaning towards the Jackson cowl as well. No love for Kamen Rider? Come on.
Oh,
Can I change my answer? Psych.
Okay. Should we give it a couple more minutes?
Let's see.
While we're waiting, we could see what's going on in your channels. If you guys want to do that, if we want to wait to close it out here a little longer.
absolutely nothing.
Oh, well, you guys
Yeah.
won't see me for a while.
Well, if you don't like Mondo figures hotline, then don't go over there. No.
Let's see. Ooh, so far it's feels like a landslide over here.
I do like looks like what
is it?
Wolverine.
I can't see. I'm gonna look.
Keep voting, everybody. Keep voting. Come on now.
Oh, you didn't put any InArt ones? I'm sure that would have won.
No, I'm just doing Hot
Psych.
Toys for now.
Psych.
I can only have 4 options, so
Feels like that should be in the Wolfpack group. Maybe we can do it within there.
yeah, there we go.
So if you guys are not aware, there is a Facebook group for you guys to join if you want to keep up with us and everybody else in the community. Wolfpack 16 group. Okay, there you go. There's our cheap plug for the night.
There you go. Share your shit.
Mhm.
Do you guys want to talk about your channels? I know you guys don't really have a whole lot going on.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks.
Well,
Fine.
go ahead.
Well, we just got done with the 1/6 celebration. That was a lot of fun. I know we kind of
Yeah.
brought that up earlier, but that was great. Shout out to all the big giveaways. Modu Space. You know, we had Jeremy Casa from Plastic Hero giving away a Michael Jackson InArt figure, which is freaking ridiculous. Shout out to him. Shout out to Hawk and everybody else that was involved. And then, of course, all the streamers that talked 1/6. Thank you guys. And yeah, on my channel, I got Bugle 6 coming up this weekend, Saturday night, working on a video. And yeah, a couple of videos actually. And but I might take my time with them. And yeah, just waiting for my kid pool. Come on, Underground. Thanks for letting me save $50. Shout out.
There you go.
$50,
Shout
baby.
out.
Cool.
All right, D'Lo.
Well, I did my friends a favor and joined their 1/6 celebration. Then I went to work. Then it was football. Then I was really tired. And then I woke up and it was work again. If you've ever been there,
Great games,
You
by
know.
the way.
Great games. Great games. So today was my Monday, so I'm exhausted. So I need another week, and then I'll post it.
All right.
Stop judging me. I
Then
can
I'll post
feel your
it.
eyes. I can feel all. Hold on. 62 of your eyes judging me right now. Don't forget to hit that like button.
And for me, I have the Return of the Jedi Han Solo coming out tomorrow morning. You might be surprised with my thoughts on that figure, so go check out that video. And then, BVS Batman. I'm going to review that one, of course. I'm going to compare it to my Topo 1.0, and we'll go from there. Jose says, definitely need the cape. I'm probably going to get that. And then I just got to decide, do I get the cowl or just the faceplate? So we'll see. But I'm leaning cowl. Might as well go all out. Okay, let's close this out. It looks like Wolverine's losing a little bit of steam. With 32 votes, and Wolverine 56%, Spider-Punk 18%. I think we're getting trolled in the chat there. Vader 12%,
just
Black
because
Widow
you're
12.
not right. No, they probably
In
felt
what
bad,
world does Spider-Punk have more votes than Vader and Black Widow? Come on.
buddy. The one we're in right now, apparently, because it got second.
I
Okay.
refuse to believe it.
Jose, did you vote for Widow or did you vote for Wolverine? That might be the problem. That everybody voted Vader and Spider-Man fans voted Spider-Punk, or just felt bad for me. So thank you.
All right, boys. Well, hey, we are at the 2-hour mark. I think we're going to call it quits because DLO's got to go to work on Tuesday tomorrow. It's Thursday
Tuesday.
for the rest of us.
On a Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, it was a lot of fun. We were able to have a good time, take into consideration kind of everything that happened today. So again, yeah, just hug your loved ones, enjoy collecting 1/6, and yeah, just don't take anything for granted. But we will be back next week for episode 117, and hopefully Hot Toys gives us a little bit more news, but I still think we had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. So DLO, Brick, too sweet.
Too sweet, everybody.
We will see you on the flippity flip.
Throat chop.
See you later, Warehouse.
Freaking baby.